I'm going to do a really quick beef stroganoff for you now. Kind of an interpretation of a beef stroganoff, because we're adding a bit of paprika and some red capsicums just for a bit of extra flavour. So we've got our beef stir fry strips. These are a pretty convenient one to use for this, because they're very, very finely cut, which makes them really quick to cook. So dust them with a bit of flour. Good pinch of salt. And then give a really good mix in there. Now another way to do this would be to put them into a freezer bag or a large bag of sorts. Put the flour in there, put the pepper in there, put some salt in there, give it a really good shake. But I don't mind getting my hands dirty. So we're going to put good grinded pepper onto here. Another quick toss. And if it's clumping together like this, see it's kind of clumping a bit, just put a little bit more flour just to keep it separated. So this is just absorbing that excess moisture from the beef. It's going to help us get a really nice caramelisation onto the meat. So you can see now it's not sticking together. I've got a very hot pan here. So I'm going to separate this from the excess flour and get it all in. So we're to keep this heat on really nice and high. Now if we turn the heat down, we'll end up stewing the meat. We want to get some caramelisation onto here, so we're going to do that as fast as we can. Like I said before, the meat's been cut quite small, which means we can do this very quickly. So while I'm waiting for this to cook, I'm going to crush down some garlic. We're starting to get some good colour onto that meat. We've got just enough time to get this cut nice and fine. And probably make a cup of tea. So that's the kind of colour we're after here. A good bit of caramelisation on the meat. Just add a nice bit of richness, good depth of flavour to the dish. I think colouring meat is one of the more important things if you're going to do it. It really helps give you a caramelised meat flavour rather than a stewed meat flavour. Now sometimes stewed meat flavours are okay, but in this case we want some good colour. So there's a good bit of colour onto our meat now. Now it is important that we get some colour on there also because we floured the meat. Now we need to get the rawness out of that flour. And so all that juice and all those caramelised bits in the bottom of the pan, leave them there. Get some onion straight in and some butter. So use your wooden spoon, work those caramelised bits off the bottom. All those caramelised bits are what's going to give this dish a really great flavour. They just add a nice touch to the dish. So much flavour could be left behind if we just got rid of that. Right. Our onions have softened down. It's been about 5 minutes. Some red capsicums. I'm just going to let them soften down as well. These won't take anywhere near as long, just a few minutes. I like beef stroganoff. It's one of those dishes that can be quite quick, and you can serve it with so many different things. If you've got rice in the cupboard, you can serve it with rice. If you've got pasta in the cupboard, you can serve it with pasta. Potatoes, so many options. Makes it so versatile. Our capsicums are softened down now. I can smell the onions are really starting to sweeten up. So we're going to get our mushrooms, our garlic, and then our paprika. As soon as that paprika hits the pan, you can really smell the smokiness and the sweetness of that paprika. It's beautiful. It's really going to add another layer of flavour to this dish. Next we've got some white wine. We're just going to deglaze, and that's going to lift all the caramelised paprika that's on the bottom there off the pan. Now, I'm not sure who drank the rest of that bottle, but I'm a little annoyed by that. going to stir this mustard through, and then I'll put the beef back in, and then we'll cook it out till it's nice and thick. The other benefit of flouring the meat before we fried it off is that it's going to help thicken up this sauce nice and quick. Now already I can see it starting to thicken up. There's a good amount of sauce in there to coat our pasta. So we're just going to give this a little taste. Check the seasoning. I'm going to put some salt in that. And a little bit more mustard. I just want a little bit more heat to come out of this. I'm going to put in another good tablespoon of mustard. You can see that this has really started to thicken up now. Looking really nice. I'll turn the heat off. And in with some sour cream. Sour cream's really going to give this a good edge to it. And of course, our parsley. I'm just going to use half now. And we are ready to serve up. We're just going to finish that off with the rest of our nice, freshly chopped parsley.